All right, Shane, we've got 1 minute. 1 minute. Thirty seconds. Shane, 30 seconds. Fifteen seconds, Shane. Presented by XRB Radio 1610 AM and powered by AudioSportsOnline.com. Brownsburg Varsity Basketball is on the air. Hello again, everybody. I'm Rob Kendall along with Marcus Fredwell coming to you live tonight from Brownsburg High School, where the Bulldogs, with a record of 8-9, look to get back to 500 on the year. They host the Broncos of Lafayette Jeff. Before we begin tonight's broadcast, let's take a moment to thank some of our sponsors, making it possible for us to bring you Brownsburg Varsity Basketball. And we start with our friends at the Hendricks County Flyer, our corporate video sponsor. They make it possible for us to bring you the video webcast you see of Avon, Brownsburg, and Plainfield basketball all winter long. Football as well. Flyer comes out every Wednesday and Saturday. That means there's a new one coming out tomorrow. And so we encourage you to log on to flyergroup.com. You can read the stories before you hear about them in the paper, read about them in the paper, and be sure to get that paper every Wednesday and Saturday. Flyergroup.com. Also want to thank our friends at Hoosier Pizza. Yeah, Hoosier Pizza, the host of the Ronald Norhead Show, every Tuesday evening, except it's been Wednesday the next 2 weeks. Coach Norhead, yours truly, head on out to Hoosier Pizza, right at the corner of Northfield Drive and 136 in the Marathon Gas Station Shopping Center. Host the Ronald Norhead Show. Don't forget, all month long, if you purchase a 14-inch pizza, you get one completely free. Just show your coupon. You can get that on Twitter or in the Hendricks County Flyer. Again, Rob Kendall's my name. We'll thank everybody for joining us tonight. As our broadcast begins, we'll give you our starting lineups for the Brownsburg Bulldogs. We do not have the Broncos starting lineups. They were not available at the time we were down there retrieving the starting lineups. So for the Bulldogs, it'll be number 4, Gerald Harney, 5'9", a senior. Number 11, Tyler Houston, 5'11", a junior. Number 30 is Trevor Lucas, 6'1", a junior. 34, Kenneth Walton, 6'2", a sophomore. And 42, Kyle Thompson, 6'7", a junior. So Harney, Houston, Lucas, Walton, and Thompson are the starters tonight for the Brownsburg Bulldogs. Hey, what is a good neighbor? Someone nearby who helps make your life a little easier. It's State Farm agent Pete Fay. He takes time to understand your insurance and financial needs, so whether you're preparing for your child's college education or planning for your retirement, get the kind of help you'd expect from a good neighbor. Visit State Farm agent Pete Fay, 431 East Northfield, Suite 100 in Brownsburg. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And when plumbing problems arise, you want a plumbing company with an impressive truck or fancy jingles? Of course not. Which problem solved quickly and at an affordable price. At Westside Plumbing, we understand you want a plumber who is honest, respectful, and knows how to fix the problem. Westside Plumbing provides fast, professional plumbing service 7 days a week. When you invite Westside Plumbing into your home, be assured they'll be knowledgeable, timely, and will give your home the respect it deserves. Honesty, integrity, and respect, that's what you get when you call Westside Plumbing. 445-8399. That's 445-8399. Westside Plumbing, serving Brownsburg and all of Hendricks County at 445-8399. And at this time, we do bring in the very talented and dynamic Mr. Marcus Fredwell. Marcus?
Glad to be with you here, Rob.
We're very pleased to have you. You make any broadcast better, and big game for the Bulldogs tonight.
Absolutely. They're going to go off against another conference foe in the Lafayette Jefferson Broncos. The Bulldogs had a good win on Tuesday against Plainfield. Came out, Kenneth Walton, 19 points. Trevor Lucas chipped in 10 also. And the Bulldogs had a nice win, and they're looking to make it 5 in a row tonight against the Broncos. And like to see a big game, as usual, out of Kenneth Walton and Trevor Lucas. Coming off the bench also is Martell Pope. Does a great job on the glass, and we talk about him every week. And he does a nice job of getting the job done.
Well, I should point out that the Broncos are spelled B-R-O-N-C-H-O-S. I made an egregious mistake on Facebook of spelling it B-R-O-N-C-O-S.
Well,
like
the Bronchos.
Yeah, the Bronchos. That's exactly right. Hey, before we thank some more of our sponsors, I want to remind everybody, tomorrow at noon, we're going to have the regional, Brownsburg girls basketball regional for you. The Bulldogs of Brownsburg heading to Decatur Central to take on the Roncalli Rebels. This tandem right here, Kendall and Fredwell, going to have the call of all the action for you. So make sure you are there, make sure you are tuned in, and make sure you are ready to go. Noon tomorrow, Bulldogs, Rebels at noon, and then we might have a game for you at 8 if we win.
Yeah, all circumstances permitting, with bringing out that game at 8 o'clock for the championship.
Hey, the winner of 2013 could be a new beginning for your outdated jewelry. Diamonds are forever, but styles change and mountings wear away. Let the professionals at Nelson Jewelers in Brownsburg help update your precious heirloom jewelry with a fresh and unique design. You can feel confident that your gems will receive the utmost care at their in-house repair shop. Visit Nelson Jewelers, where you'll find quality jewelry and excellent service. Nelson Jewelers, since 1958, a little out of the way, very much out of the ordinary. And now they're going to be bringing out some former players. You know who I saw? It took me forever to figure out who it was. Marcus will love this because he is a historian of Bulldog basketball. Tim Fortune.
Oh, my goodness.
Tim Fortune was in the house, a long, perhaps forgotten big man from the 1990s, and I think that's who they're honoring today. At least that's what I thought they were doing. Apparently they're going to actually honor the girls' team first, but I think tonight is the night. They're supposed to introduce players from the 90s, aren't they?
Absolutely, and speaking to my historian like nature, Tim Fortune's got one of my best Bulldog memories. Sean Klein's Huntington North team brought themselves to the varsity gym over there, and Tim Fortune had a nice putback dunk off a John Swan missed layup. And, I mean, I had never seen a Brownsburg player dunk a basketball before, so my brain popped out of my head.
Yeah, Tim Fortune was very tall. I played at some point with Tim Fortune. He was a few years older than me, but yeah, you know, you see the guy, you see somebody, you go, I recognize that guy, and it finally dawns on you. He's still very tall.
Absolutely.
A new Ivy Tech Community College campus will be located, or is located, just off I-74 in Crawfordsville, and will be open for the spring 2013 semester. The new campus will feature science labs and computer classrooms. You can earn an associate's degree in business administration and continue your studies online and earn a bachelor's degree through an arrangement with the Western Governors University. Be among the first students on a brand new Ivy Tech campus. Call 888-IVY-LINE or go to ivytech.edu. Ivy Tech is changing lives. And last but certainly not least, IU Health. Would you recognize the warning signs of a heart attack when it mattered most? Don't ignore the signs. Listen to your heart. 88% of cardiac arrests occur at home, which means your ability to recognize the signs and symptoms are most likely to save someone you love. Know what to do. At Indiana University Health West Hospital, our highly skilled experts can help. Throughout the month of February, our teams are teaching basic hands-only CPR techniques recommended by the American Heart Association and helping you keep tabs on your own heart health with free blood pressure screenings. Visit us online to learn more at iuhealth.org/west/heart. iuhealth.org/west. Let me finish that, /heart. Bulldogs back on the floor. Broncos nowhere to be found. And Marcus, Bulldogs came back to 500 tonight.
Well, I think they've got a good shot. The Bulldogs have been playing very well as of late. Really on a very good run ever since that kind of abysmal start to the Crawfordsville game, and then about 5 minutes ago in that first period, they took control of the game and kind of took control of their season almost at that point. And if the Bulldogs continue to play well, that could prove to be the turning point of the entire season.
Well, we got to point out why we love Marcus. Marcus gets to the game, gets set up, heads for the concession stand. He's got his snack there. He's snacking. He's announcing. He's doing it all at the same time.
Well, I got to do what I got to do.
And we love it, and we're very excited that Marcus will be with us coming up on tomorrow for a bevy of basketball games. Bulldogs will be the home team in white. They'll wear purple letters and numbers. Broncos of Lafayette Jeff, the visitors, road black, white letters and numbers with red trim. And it should be an exciting night for basketball. 2 games left in the regular season for the Bulldogs. Our game scheduled originally for tomorrow night has been moved to Monday. To remind you that Monday night we're going to be right here at the field house. Did we ever get a name for this field house?
The Varsity Field House.
Okay, so we never got a corporate name for it.
Absolutely not.
Okay. The field house
We will have
for the
corporate
football
name for the
field.
football field.
Yes. Very exciting.
Bill Estes Ford Stadium, I believe.
Yeah, very exciting. And I think the field is named after IU Health or something to that.
Correct.
So we will be here Monday night, and then we will be back here again on Tuesday to wrap up the regular season. Our final broadcast is the Bulldogs host Perry Meridian.
Well, Rob, you know one thing about the old Fieldhouse conundrum is I've always known the building out in front of the football field as the Fieldhouse.
Yes,
that's the Fieldhouse. That's where.
Well, you're a football man because your father was a football coach.
Absolutely.
So that would of course make sense.
Yes, and then they put in this and they called it the Varsity Fieldhouse, and I'm thinking, well, you've got one.
Yeah.
400 feet away.
Well, we're going to have some student announcements, and then we're going to have the national anthem, and then we're going to have varsity basketball here for you. And we'll get you the starting lineups at the same time we get them for Lafayette Jeff because they were not available when we went down to get our lineups. Marcus, can I steal my pen back? Thank you. Now, Marcus, we got to give some props there to our man Mike Warwick, custodian extraordinaire. He always turns the key that lowers the flag, hooks us up with our good seats. We love Mike. He's awesome.
Mike is a good man and does a great job for us.
Yeah, Mike does a great job. For the Broncos, number 24, Lucas Wallace, a 6-foot senior. Peter Ripke, 40, 6'3", a senior. Quarren Hood, 5'7", a junior. Devin Haney, 6'1", a junior. and Darian Collins, 5'8", a freshman. So Hood, Haney, Collins, Wallace, and Ripke are the starters for the Broncos. Again, we apologize not having those to you earlier. We were not able to secure those names when we went down to get our starting lineups. Though our man Adam Armstrong was on it.
Well, Adam Armstrong's always on it down there for us at the scorers table. If you ever have a discrepancy with what the score is on the scoreboard or anything, just check with the man in the middle in the striped shirt on the scores table, and Adam gets the job done for us every night, night in, night out.
Well, we love Armstrong. He's a good man to have around.
Actually teaches the remediation class
That's what I heard.
The ECA down there at the high school.
And, of course, his mom is Mrs. Armstrong.
Absolutely.
School board member.
The lovely Mrs. Armstrong.
You don't mess with the school board. That might be a good future job for you, Marcus, school board member.
Well, the Bulldog coach is back in the suit and tie look tonight. They were in the polos, I believe, on Tuesday night, but back with the professional, the Brad Stevens look, as I like to call it.
Yeah, it's going to be Haney against Walton to tip it up. Bulldogs will move from right to left to begin the ball game. It's up and controlled by Brownsburg. Thompson has it. Gets it off to Harney. And we are underway. Rob Kendall along with Marcus Fredwell coming to you live tonight. Brownsburg High School, Bulldogs and Broncos in a Hoosier Crossroads Conference contest. Lucas, 3-ball, top of the key. Up, no good. Rebound, fought for. Houston tips it up. Comes back with it. Gets it back to Lucas. Lucas dribbles, right side. Now, Marcus, your job tonight is to find out who the large heads are in the student section.
I believe they are basketball players.
Oh, it is. It's actually players.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I saw Martell Pope and Gerald Harney over there. Also a Jimmy Meskel. There's Walton for the 3 and knocks it down.
Walton for 3. And it's 3-0, Brownsburg. Bulldogs with the lead. Wallace with it. Center of the floor. Still dribbling. Now flips it off left side. Left side, still nothing. Bulldogs playing tight defense here. All the way over to Collins. To the top of the key to Ripke. That's a 3. It's up, it's no good. Walton grabs the rebound.
Rob, that was a deep 3 from Ripke.
Yeah. Up and good. Harney for 2. And Bulldogs now lead at 5-0. 6:17 left to play in the first quarter.
Gerald's got a good shot. I'd like to see him get up a few shots tonight if he can get some open looks.
Around the horn it comes. Walton grabs the rebound. He'll try another 3. Top of the key. Up and no good. And ill-advised shot perhaps there. I told Coach Norred on the show this week, I said, we're going to see K.J. Walton on the cover of Hoosier Basketball Magazine in 2 years. That's my bold prediction.
We will, and I'm telling you, K.J. Walton has progressed a great deal this season already under the tutelage of Coach Norred, and I look for him to do much more of that in the coming years.
Harney with the ball, 5-0 Bulldogs. Rob Kendall along with Marcus Fredwell coming to you live tonight from Brownsburg High School. Don't forget, if you're listening on XRB Radio, 1610 a.m., if you get near a computer at some point in the evening as Thompson puts it up and no good, you can watch the video webcast on audiosportsonline.com. So what you're hearing now, it's also being video webcast. Foot race to the basket. Lucas with the right hand, no good. Tipped up. Ripke out of there with it. Pushes ahead to Haney. Here comes Haney. Gives it off. Shot up, no good. Foul called on the Bulldogs. Hood will head to the free throw line. Shot is up from Hood and no good.
Lid on the basket so far for the Broncos. Can't seem to get one to fall.
And the second one will go down, so the shutout is over. There will be no shutout.
There will not be a shutout tonight.
So there were very few points scored in the JV game by both teams. Even fewer scored by Lafayette Jefferson and Brownsburg. Much fewer. Brownsburg was almost pitching a shutout at one point. Thompson, shot up, good. And the Bulldogs extend the lead to 7-1. Hood to the basket, up, and no good. Rebound tipped up. When are they going to introduce the former players?
Maybe they'll do that at halftime.
Is that a halftime thing? I really want to see this. Maybe I should run out on the floor. Does freshman basketball count? Does that qualify you as a former player?
I don't know. Did you play in the old gym?
Walton a three. Yes, I did. In junior high and high school.
Well, that might just do the trick.
10-1, Bulldogs pouring it on early. .30-second timeout called by the Bulldogs. Don't forget, Ronald Norad show available. It's on YouTube. School tweets it out. You know those kids?
Basketball players.
Hoosier Pizza is the host of the Ronald Norad show. It'll be Wednesday again next week because we got games Monday and Tuesday. And Hoosier Pizza is located right there at the corner of Northfield Drive, 136 in the Marathon Gas Station Shopping Center. All month long. What a deal. Order a 14-inch pizza, get one free. You just got to show that coupon. You can get it on Twitter or in the flyer. Chad Brown is here. There's another player from the old varsity gym.
Another very tall player.
Yes, all the tall guys have shown back up.
Put him on the floor.
That's one thing. They're still very, very tall.
Well, I don't believe your height leaves you until you get much, much older.
Until you can no longer walk straight. Shot up. It's no good. Loose ball tracked out by Walton. Gets it ahead to Houston. Houston to Lucas. Lucas beats everyone. Back it up and in for two. 12-1. Bulldogs pouring it on.
Bulldogs looking good here early.
Well, I told Coach, I said, this team's kind of got a feel to it of a team that, and you kind of see it every year in various sports, football, basketball, where you get to the semi-state or regionals and you go, wow, how did a team with that record get there? This team kind of has that feel. They're playing good basketball.
And at the right time of year.
Right. To the baseline, shot up, no good. That was number 24, Wallace, firing it up.
It's always better to play better in January and February and March than it is.
Yeah, absolutely.
To play in December.
Into Thompson. Thompson backing down. Nice go. Good anticipation steal there by Haney. Thompson trying to get Harney. I got a Haney and a Harney on the floor right now.
Just take out one letter and you got the other one.
You got the same guy.
Same guy.
I'm very excited that Marcus Fredwell will be joining me tomorrow to do the basketball game.
Well, I had a good time doing the girls sectional last week. That was a couple good games, and Bulldogs really playing. The ladies are playing very well right now as well.
Yeah, it really shows your dedication, though, as Lucas will try a three. It's up. It's no good. Ball on the floor, tracked down by the Broncos. That was Keaton Hamilton. We'll see the Rebels tomorrow. It's Keaton Hamilton grabbing the rebound. Well, it shows your dedication because, when you're the play-by-play guy, you're a highly paid broadcasting specialist, but when you're just showing up as a color guy, you're volunteering your time, and that really shows your dedication to your craft, Marcus.
To my craft and to my team.
Yeah. No, I was noting with several people because several people said what a good job you did. You've come a long way as a broadcaster. Your enthusiasm was immense in those games.
I try to time the enthusiasm. Don't want to get out of hand at the beginning of the game and lose my cool.
Yeah, no, you did a great job. Ringo in for the Bulldogs. So we got Ringo, Harney, Meskel, Good, somebody else. Oh, Walton. He was being blocked out by the bar here in front of my viewpoint, which keeps me from parlaying into the a very painful fall to the floor.
Absolutely.
Meskel with the ball to Ringo to Walton. Jumper up, no good. Rebound track down. Ripke with it. Ripke is a baseball player, and he showed a baseball pass there. Jumper up, no good. Rebound put up by Hamilton, no good. Foul, and the Broncos are going to head to the free throw line. Trying to see if there's any other former players. Oh, Shane Headley's here tonight. I saw him.
Shane Headley.
Mr. Visa is here.
Shane Headley, former owner, co-owner of Shane and Brad's.
A legendary institution in Brownsburg.
One of the greatest custards you have ever tasted in your life.
You know, it was terrible that those guys, kind of gave that up.
Yeah.
It's now along John Silver's, isn't it?
Is it? Well, it's in that same area. There was this, where the Speedway is also.
Yeah, that's true. The guy was an entrepreneur at like 20.
Yeah, just getting things done.
Mr. Visa is here. That's a very spelt Mr. Visa.
Yeah, Mr. Visa must work out quite a bit.
3 ball, no good. 12-2, minute 3. Let's play in the first quarter. There's a steal. Bulldogs back the other way. Walton to the hole. Shot up and good. The layup off the glass for 2. Let's see. Marvin Ward is here, though I do not think he played in the gym in the 90s. I'm just spotting people I know in the audience. Dr. Snap is here. He did not play in the gym in the 90s.
We've got the commander of the band, Joe Vrabeck, always in the house.
Now, does he count because he conducted the band in the 90s?
Well, he's conducted the band, I believe, since the inception of the band.
Yeah, the Fogelberg song, Leader of the Band, was actually about Mr. Vrabeck. 18 seconds left to go. Whistle. Foul. Called on Jeff. It will be a foul on the floor. So next year, Marcus, we really got to work on these kids to get big heads of us.
Well, I don't think it would take very much enlarging of a piece of paper, as we already have pretty big heads in our own right.
I'm going to talk to our good friend Adam Bertner about maybe the final game.
I met Adam Bertner for the first time today, a cousin of mine apparently.
Where'd you meet Adam at?
At the Deca store.
That's right. You guys are in school today, weren't you?
Yes, sir.
Ben Lacey is here.
Ben Lacey. That must mean that the Ayers fellows are here.
Well, one of them works the concession stand, though I don't think he played high school at Brownsburg. There's a shot blocked by Ringo, or a shot of Ringo's blocked, and that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Take a moment real quick. We'll thank the Hendricks County Flyer, our corporate video sponsor. Flyer comes your way every Wednesday and Saturday. And don't forget, you can read a lot of the stories in advance online at flyergroup.com. Special thanks to our corporate video sponsor, the Hendricks County Flyer. Hey, you're finally on your own, living in your own place, paying your bills, making your own decisions. When your decisions involve insurance and financial needs, it's nice to have a little help. Visit State Farm agent Pete Fay. He knows that being on your own shouldn't feel like being alone. Visit State Farm agent Pete Fay at 431 East Northfield, Suite 100 in Brownsburg. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Brian Rose is here, too.
Well, and always in the house for the home games is former and only head coach of the Brownsburg baseball program to ever take them to a state title.
That's right.
Mr. Pat O'Neill.
You and O'Neill are buddies, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. I say hello to Coach O'Neill daily.
Well, your job, Marcus, is to get me into that Baseball Hall of Fame. I told Coach they need an announcer wing.
Yourself, myself, Bo Hill's self.
Right. I mean, we gave a lot.
We deserve bronze. We deserve bronze busts.
Well, just like the stadium or the statues at Yankee Stadium in the outfield and center field.
Absolutely.
It'll be Bronco ball to begin the second quarter, 14-2. Bulldogs with the lead. Rob Kendall, Marcus Fredwell, coming to you live tonight from Brownsburg High School. There's a turnover. Bulldogs with the ball, running back the other way. 3 ball, Meskel, short, loose ball, saved. Nice hustle by Pope. There's your man, Pope.
What did I tell you? He comes in the game. He's been in the game for 22 seconds, and you already heard his name called on a great rebound, saving it off the leg. Bulldog basketball underneath their own basket, and I bet you he knocks down a layup here.
Now, did you know that you'd met Bertner when you met him, or is that just like accidental?
No, I actually I seeked out Ian Good because I know he knows everybody. He's the quarterback.
Right, he's also in the ball game right now.
Yes, he is, and look for, as Bertner would say, look for him to pick up a foul because I actually spoke with Ian today, and he said that's his specialty is fouling. So look for Ian to pick up a couple fouls on the evening.
Want to say hi to our good friend Mr. Worley. He is actually here tonight with Mrs. Worley, and they are in attendance somewhere. So hello to Chris. Chris came to our broadcast at Hoosier Pizza the other night. And the Bulldogs are running back the other way. Poke to the hole. Oh, Marcus, you were so close to being right.
But he gets on the floor and allows a Bulldog rebound.
Yeah, Meskel ended up with the ball, got it to Good. Good had the layup blocked, and the Bulldogs come running back the other way. So I'm going to tag all these people that I've mentioned at the game tonight. I'm going to tag them on Facebook when I post the archive of the video. This is a shameless self-marketing ploy on my part. Ringo to the hole.
What a move.
Count it, hoop, and the harm.
What a move right there by Xavier. A little faking the pass, going up there and getting fouled, knocking down the shot. Now he'll go to the line and take a chance at a three-point play.
Let's see here. Anybody else we see that we might know?
Is Bertner in the crowd?
Well, I don't see him. He's usually down there in the front row.
Surely he is.
Well, surely he is. I'm going to send him a message here.
I see a few guys in sunglasses. He might be so cool that the sun never sets on him.
So how was that meeting with Bertner? How'd that go?
It's nice. He's a nice guy. Always got good things to say about his mother, Lori.
Yes.
As would anybody. Seems like she's quite a lady. I'm sure I've met her as well before.
Hey, when plumbing problems arise, you want a plumbing company with an impressive truck or fancy jingles? Of course not. You want your problem solved quickly and at an affordable price. At Westside Plumbing, we understand you want a plumber who is honest, respectful, and knows how to fix the problem. Westside Plumbing provides fast, professional plumbing service 7 days a week. When you invite Westside Plumbing into your home, be assured they'll be knowledgeable, timely, and will give your home the respect it deserves. Honesty, integrity, and respect, that's what you get when you call Westside Plumbing at 445-8399. It's 445-8399. Westside Plumbing, serving Brownsburg and all of Hendricks County at 445-8399. Ringo to the foul line.
I believe we have senior big heads. We've got Gerald Harney. I saw an Ian Good. Martell Pope. Jimmy Meskel.
Hey, speaking to Bertner's integrity, guess where he is? It's his grandma.
Church.
It's his grandma's birthday. He's eating birthday dinner with his grandma.
What a guy.
He said he's going to come by later, though.
Okay. We'll have to have him join us for a minute.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe you guys could just call the game together, cousins.
Bulldogs playing some stifling D here. Ringo with the turnover. What a pass.
And Meskel missed the layup. Good tries to come in and crash for the rebound. Can't get it. Well, Marcus, we were kidding about that first set of points there. Actually, it's come on 2 free throws, I believe, but that's all they've got. It's currently 17. Make it 19-2.
And Xavier Ringo again. What a play there by Xavier.
Ringo, hoop, and the harm. And it's 19-2, 5:32 left to play in the second quarter. 5:32 left to go.
Well, Ringo, one time he takes it up, gets fouled, knocks it down. Next time he passes it off, can't get the finish from his teammate, and then this time he decides to take it himself again.
to the hole. That's 21, Collins. Collins missed it. Pope fires it into Ringo. Foot race. Ringo wins. Hoop again in the arm.
Oh, my
And
goodness.
it's 22.
The body
22.
control.
Oh, we got another sighting. Jared Reeves and Scott Gerard are here.
Now, they played in both gyms.
They did.
They played in the first class in this gym, I believe.
And free throw no good, so 22-12. And now we've got a whistle and a foul. They're going to get a foul on the Bulldogs.
On guess who?
Pope.
Ian Good.
Oh. That's terrible.
The quarterback is extra physical out there on the football floor, as was Dusty Denton back in the day.
Our friends over there giving us a wave. The whole crew. They're all here. So it should be a very emotionally charged halftime.
Tears will be flying.
And there's a whistle and a foul. 22-2. Bulldogs leading the Broncos.
I believe that was Sir Golden on the foul.
Well, we talked about our man Sir Golden on the coaching show this week, and Coach very excited to be able to get him into the game, get him involved. 22-3 now the score. That looks like, I'm not sure if it is though, so I'm not going to say that's who it is. I don't want to be wrong. 22-3. Nice rebound by Lucas. Gets it ahead to Sir Golden. And now the Bulldogs will start the offense. Pope. Your man Pope working the ball across the timeline, Marcus.
Yeah, Martell, he's a good kid, and he works really hard, as you can see on his defensive game.
And the shot is up and in for Sir Golden. And I don't know, Marcus. That may be his first basket of the year. Maybe not. Did he? I don't know if he scored last game or not.
I'm not sure if he did. That was his first basket, but yeah, Sir Golden getting some points as soon as he gets in the game.
Shot up, no good. Loose ball fought for. Lucas has it. And here come the Bulldogs. Boy, what a perfect evening so far for Brownsburg as they lead it by a score of 24-3. Midway through the second, three ball up, no. Golden grabs the rebound. He's fouled. And that'll be the 15th foul on the Broncos.
And there was Sir Golden once again getting over the smaller guy. Getting the ball.
No. I was gonna name a name, but I think I'm.
Is that Jason Lucas in the house?
Well, Lucas is here all the time because I think he is related to the Lucas that plays for Brownsburg. I think it's his nephew.
Okay. That would make sense.
Because he played.
And Trevor Lucas is a solid basketball player as well.
I was really hoping that J.P. Patterson would be here.
Yeah.
Because he played.
Yeah, J.P. played, and quite well, might I add.
Pope with the ball, dribbling on the wing.
Nice pass.
Inside to Sir Golden, up and in for two. Golden for two. And that will make it a 26-3 Bulldog lead. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left to play. Second quarter. Again, we remind you, if you are a Bulldog basketball fan, three ball up and good. And that was Shane Shipley. It was Shane Shipley. No. Dante. The roster we have is wrong. That was Dante. Do they say Dante Phillips? Is that who they said, Marcus?
No, I'm sorry. That's Darian Collins.
22?
21 actually hit that.
21, Darian Collins. Okay, good eyes, Marcus, good eyes. 26-6, Bulldog ball out of bounds. Pope to throw it in. 2:59 left to play in the half. Pope to the hole. No good. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Hey, the winter of 2013 could mean a new beginning for your outdated jewelry. Diamonds are forever, but styles change and mountings wear away. Let the professionals at Nelson Jewelers in Brownsburg help update your precious heirloom jewelry with a fresh and unique design. You can feel confident that your gems will receive the utmost care in their in-house repair shop. Visit Nelson Jewelers where you'll find quality and excellent service. Nelson Jewelers since 1958. A little out of the way, very much out of the ordinary. Pope shot up and good. Hey, looking for an option that makes college affordable? Ivy Tech Community College has opened a new campus located just off I-74 in Crawfordsville in January of this year. You can earn an associate's degree in business administration entirely on the new campus. If you're planning to pursue a bachelor's degree, Ivy Tech can help. Our credits transfer to four-year schools, so you can save a lot in the first 2 years and graduate with much less debt. Now's the time. Ivy Tech's the place. Visit ivytech.edu or call 888-IVY-LINE to enroll today.
That's going to be Harney in the basketball game for Martell Pope after Pope knocks down both free throws. I believe that was Ripke on the make right there.
Around the horn it comes. To the top of the key. Lucas into the lane. Pass off. Loose ball fought for. Ball on the floor. There's a save. And it'll go out of bounds. Ball will belong to Lafayette Jeff.
And there might have been a foul called there. Yeah, I think there was. It was on Sam Comer fighting for the loose ball. Almost coming up with it, but picking up a foul. Well, there's the announcement right there, Rob, that confirms that we will have the recognition of the 2000 or the 90s Brownsburg basketball stars.
It's great. It's great.
We'll try to get as many names as we can.
Left side. Now all the way right. Collins to the hole. Charging foul. And that will go on Jeff. 28-8, minute 30 left to play in the first half. Rob Kendall along with Marcus Fredwell coming to you live tonight from Brownsburg High School Bulldogs.
And Scott Radiker is not very happy about that call there.
I think that's Mark McGowan over there. There's another name. Jumper up and good. That's Harney for two.
Again, there's Gerald from that elbow.
Ball comes all the way to the right side. That's Collins with it. Over to Hood. Back up top it'll come. Jumper. Collins. Up. No. Rebound fought for. Loose ball. Out of bounds. It'll belong to the Broncos. Spin move, shot up right side, no good. Loose ball fought for. Comer comes down with it. And here come the Bulldogs.
I believe the Bulldogs will hold for one shot here, Rob, with 20 seconds to go in the half.
Walton to Comer on the floor. To Miller. Inside to Comer. They will not get a shot off. And that'll do it for the first half. Great first half of basketball for the Bulldogs. 30-8. Brownsburg leading Lafayette Jeff. Before we take a break, we'll remind you, would you recognize the warning signs of a heart attack? When it mattered most. Don't ignore the signs. Listen to your heart. 88% of cardiac arrests occur at home, which means your ability to recognize the signs and symptoms are most likely to save someone you love. Know what to do at Indiana University Health West Hospital. Our highly skilled experts can help. Now, in the month of February, our teams are teaching basic hands-only CPR techniques recommended by the American Heart Association and helping you keep tabs on your own heart health with free blood pressure screenings. Visit us online to learn more at iuhealth.org/west/heart, iuhealth.org/west/heart. All right, we'll take a break. Be back. Second half coming your way next. Bulldogs lead it 30-8. All right, Rob Kendall along with Marcus Fredwell back here from Brownsburg High School. Bulldogs lead it 30-8. Well, Marcus, halftime festivities saw anybody who was ever anybody was out there on the floor.
Well, I'll tell you, Rob. Yeah, Jason Lucas out there, Jared Reeves.
Jason Patterson was there.
JP was there. Had some cheerleaders. You had some managers, coaches.
Yeah.
You had it all.
Yeah, everyone was there. Steve Bruns. How about that?
I might have missed that one, but sad I did.
Yeah, Bruns was there. Hey, want to begin the second half by thanking our corporate video sponsor, the Hendricks County Flyer. Don't forget, Flyer comes out every Wednesday and Saturday, which would be tomorrow. You can also read the stories on many of them online first before you see them in the paper at flyergroup.com. Mr. Bill Titus, he's also here. We're getting quite a list of people to put in the Facebook tag.
Well, he's always here.
Well, he is, but we want to get him mentioned. Also, to thank our friends at Hoosier Pizza. Hoosier Pizza right there at the corner of Northfield Drive and 136 in the Marathon Gas Station Shopping Center, the host of the Ronald Norris Show. All month long, bring in your Flyer coupon, get a free 14-inch pizza with the purchase of a 14-inch pizza. Hoosier Pizza on the corner of Northfield Drive and 136 in the Marathon Gas Station Shopping Center. Marcus, your thoughts in the first half?
Well, Bulldogs defense really dominated the first half. 8 points on the scoreboard. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion is all. And look for the Bulldogs to try to do much of the same. I do not foresee a 16-point ball game coming from the Broncos, but watch out for the Bulldogs to try to ramp up the defense here in the second half and really carry that momentum from the first half throughout the rest of the game.
All right, here's the inbound. Across the timeline, left side it'll go. That's number 11, Hood with the ball. Now it comes all the way right side. Over to Haney. Left side over to Hamilton. Top of the key, Ripke a three. Up, no good. Rebound fought for. Pulled out of there by the Broncos. Left side, three ball up, and good.
And the Broncos not going to go down easy.
30-11, now our score. Thompson with it, left side, over to Lucas. Left side to Harney. Harney back to Lucas. Thompson backs down, and it's out of bounds. And it'll belong to the Bulldogs.
Coach Norrad's going to take his first time out of the night.
Timeout, 30-second timeout called by the Bulldogs. Eric Riggs was here.
Eric Riggs is famous in the gym already.
Yeah.
His jersey hangs aloft over there from the Indiana All-Star game.
He's right over our right shoulder right now.
Oh, is he? He's at our Ringo.
Yeah.
Now, I have always and will always be a huge Eric Riggs fan.
Well, is it wrong that I feel like he's still a celebrity?
I don't think so. He was a professional baseball player.
That's true. I mean, not like a major league player, but like he played in the pros.
Correct.
He got a lot of money.
Absolutely. And I believe he's with Lids now.
Really?
I believe so.
I feel like the guy is a celebrity, but I'm not going to apologize.
Well, he is.
Life is all relevant to the way things were when you were 8 to 10, Marcus. Ball on the floor. Comes left side in the corner. That's Hamilton with it. Out of bounds. It'll belong to the Bulldogs. 6:44 left to play in the third quarter.
Well, for those of you who don't know who Eric Riggs is, shame on you. And secondly,
that's always a good way to make people feel good. Shame on you.
Well, and secondly, he's the man that brought Brownsburg the furthest it had been before we got to the state championship game and won it.
No, that's incorrect. We went to the Elite Eight with Lucas and Patterson.
Okay, so we tied. We had the same. We went the same distance.
Right.
Right. So
they went to the semi-state 2 years in a row with Riggs.
That's right. And Eric Riggs, an outstanding basketball player, and ended up going on to play professional baseball. So that just tells you how good he is at the game of baseball.
Now I'll tell you who deserves a trophy, and you as a Brownsburg historian will love this. Wade Thornton.
Wade Thornton has hit possibly the longest balls ever hit in Brownsburg baseball history. That guy hit bombs.
I figured you would like that. I just name dropped a name from about 1998 on you.
Well, and
baseball name.
He was slow as the day is long, but man, could that guy swing a baseball bat.
32-11. Bulldogs with the lead. 6:10 play. Don't forget, Marcus and I will be at Decatur Central High School tomorrow. Regional action. Girls taking on Roncalli at noon. In the lane, flips it left side. Haney with it. Impromptu, where are they now? Section of the show, Marcus. Where is Wade Thornton? What happened to him?
No, I'm not sure. I'm sure he's got to be doing something to do with baseball. His father, Mick, always was a great coach for the Indiana Bulls.
Oh, great block.
What
by
a block.
Wolf. Bulldogs running back the other way. Harney with it, takes it to the hole. Gup it in for 2.
And I'm sure Harney thought he got fouled on that play. I thought he got fouled, but no call there. Harney finishing with the hoop and the contact.
Yep. Wade Thornton, there's a 3-ball back the other way. It is good. That was Darian Collins. Is like one of those mythical baseball players.
Like Casey at the bat.
Yeah, like he's the greatest baseball player that ever lived in high school.
Absolutely. Especially when you're 10, 12 years old and you get to see him.
Yeah.
And he's, to you, he's 12 feet tall.
Right. Now, it should be pointed out that Marcus's brother, Jimmy, once hit a home run while squaring around to bunt.
Yeah, he squared around and pulled it back, choked up a little bit, and took the inside ball down the left field line.
Jimmy is almost one of those sort of mythical baseball players, too.
Yeah, I mean, he's the compact catcher and all over the field. Quinn Moore once told me that Jim Fredwell's the best catcher he ever had catch for him.
Well, and Jim was a character.
Is a character.
Yeah, and we love Jimmy. We love all the Fredwells.
I guess I do, too. I'm supposed to.
And then the great thing about Jimmy was, like, the moment he got out of high school, he became a professional umpire.
That's right. He is the only person that ever played Brownsburg baseball and umpired minor league baseball. And, ladies and gentlemen, Adam Bertner is in the house.
Oh, well, wonderful.
Bertner is in the house.
How great. We got to ask Bertner about the big heads. What? Are they really? Hey, Marcus, can Bertner borrow your microphone for a minute?
Absolutely. I'd love for him.
I need to ask him a favor.
Absolutely.
Because he can pull this off. Ladies and gentlemen, outstanding Brownsburg High School student Adam Bertner is with us, now a professional announcer. You can chew gum on the air. Marcus has been eating Skittles and Starburst the whole game, so it's not really that big of a deal. Adam, how's it going?
I'm going well. How are you doing, Rob?
We're doing great. Now, we were commenting what a great person you are, that you're actually with your grandma. That's why you were not here. How's Grandma?
She's doing well. It was actually my grandpa's birthday today.
Okay.
But Grandma's doing very well. I got her a card for Valentine's Day. She really appreciated it.
You're just like the
little
perfect,
sappy.
You're like the perfect kid. There's a 3-ball from Ripke up and good. So here's what Marcus and I want, okay? And you can tell me if you can rig this up. We got 2 home games left, Monday and Tuesday.
Right.
We want big heads. Me and Marcus. We will make you guys superstars if you can get us big heads.
We're going to have to get a picture first.
Well, we're friends on Facebook, so we can clearly make this happen.
I can see what I can do.
How hard is it to make a big head?
Well, I think they go through a company. I think they go through fatheads.com.
Oh, so it's fairly involved then.
Yeah.
Okay, I figured maybe it was like some kid sitting in a basement somewhere.
Oh, no.
Gluing them together.
It's the same company that does the famous people and the IU games and stuff.
Okay. So we thought maybe it was.
But we can probably make that happen. You want it Monday or Tuesday?
Well, whichever one, it doesn't matter.
See if we can get them ordered in time.
Well, that's going to be pushing it a little bit is my point.
Right.
Marcus and I would gladly pay for this to happen. Would we not? Would we not pay to have big heads? Absolutely. Yeah.
You guys are such good announcers. We'll just comp that.
Well, no, we don't want your hard-earned money to go to waste. It would be a waste. There's a shot. It's up and good, as that was a Ripke for 2.
Do we know how many fouls Ian Good has already?
Well, we were talking about that he didn't really waste any time. Now, we should point out that as we have been commenting on everything but the game, it's 34-22 now. The Broncos making a bit of a run. And I love the big heads.
Yeah, I'd be honored. You see it, just be out on the court, see it over there like that.
We would make you guys superstars. I mean, beyond like American Idol big. By the way, I got a chance to talk with Mrs. Diane Brown for the game, president of the Education Foundation, and she was very impressed with your announcing skills.
I tell you what, I started doing some research or something. This could be a real gig.
It could be a career.
Brownsburg's going for 5 in a row tonight, right, Rob?
They are?
Yeah.
No, yes, 5 in a row. They're
row.
trying to get to 9-9. We got 2 games left. We'll be at will you be at the regional tomorrow?
I will be.
We will
Both
see.
games.
Marcus and I will be there.
In the morning game?
Yes, we
Good.
will be pumped up and ready to go.
I'll be there tailgating real early, so.
It's great.
I don't know. Greg Hill was questioning it, but what? We got donuts. I don't know about hot dogs. We got donuts and chocolate milk and hot. There you go.
Well, Marcus, if we're going to get there early for tailgating, that would require us to leave earlier than we had originally planned. Now, I should be pointed out, because I cannot be seen but only heard. There's a shot
You got
up.
a nice haircut. You going to point at the haircut?
Well,
You're
you can
looking
point
good.
that out, too, if you wanted to. But it's amazing how many people have mentioned that. I didn't realize how bad it was until I got it cut today.
Or just how good it looks now.
I
Either way.
do have my Hoosier Pizza
There
shirt
you
on
go.
tonight, so you can make sure, because I know the owner of Hoosier Pizza is listening. I am rocking my Hoosier Pizza shirt. There's a jumper up and good for 2.
I still got to go in and get my free breadsticks.
We were talking about that before the show the other day.
I can only hit the layup. I almost airballed the free throw. I don't know what happened.
We were pretty athletic. Didn't you used to play basketball?
Yeah, I'm blaming it on the girls' ball, though. It was at a girls' game, so
I see.
I overcompensated for the small ball.
I got you. And you got to love the fact that you go to the girls' games, too.
Well, I must confess I might like the girls' games more than the
You're a super
guys'
fan.
game. Right.
You missed halftime, though. Did you see halftime?
I did not.
They
I
had
just
all
got
the
here
former
now.
players out there on the floor.
What years was it?
It was the 90s.
Oh, wow.
So that was like when Marcus and I were in our prime.
Yeah. Miss Shields go out there?
I did not see Julie Shields.
No.
Julie Wagner.
Julie
Wagner. There's
Good-
another
good
one,
player
Marcus,
back
that
in her day. Good player.
Julie Shields.
How can we forget Julie Shields?
Yeah, well, she wasn't here, so she technically, that's why we didn't mention her. But Julie Wagner, yeah.
Right.
We're mentioning Adam as many people as we can, so that when I post the YouTube video, we're going to tag all these people in the in the feed. I'm going to try to make this the most watched Brownsburg basketball game of all time.
Well, they're looking pretty good, it looks like.
We've mentioned about 7,233 people at this point. People that may not even have Facebook. We don't know.
Got to get the name out there.
Walton for 2. 37-26 our score. 1:32 left to play in the third quarter. Marcus will rejoin us as the quarter comes to a close. Second shot good. 38-26. Bulldogs in white on defense. Broncos. You'll notice on Facebook when I tagged the Bulldogs versus Broncos photo, I misspelled Broncos.
How do you misspell Broncos?
Well, I put the COS instead of the
Oh, I got you.
CHOS. Give to Lucas to the hole. He's fouled and the basket.
Heck of
Wow.
a play there.
He really jumped. Marcus gave the two-handed enthusiastic fist pump on that one. That was a great play. 2 points for the Bulldogs. 40-26 now the score.
Now, do they only have the fat heads over there of the seniors? I've only seen
Well,
a
that's
couple.
what we were trying to speculate.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. That's a great idea. I love it. I love that you guys do that. We
Well,
commented
that's how
on
we won the Spirit Award.
Yeah,
Things like that. That's
well-
brought the Spirit Award home 2 years in a row.
It's a legacy. You're going to leave behind a legacy of greatness. Marcus and I left behind a legacy of sadness, but you, Adam, are different. Marcus and I are still trying to get here's another thing we need you to work on. Aaron Child. We're really trying to work on Pat O'Neill, because I know
Yeah.
you know Coach
Yeah.
O'Neill. They got the baseball.
He's right over there.
Yeah,
isn't he?
they got the Baseball Hall of Fame at the field.
Right.
And they're inducting new members in. Marcus and I are trying to get an announcer wing to the Baseball Hall of Fame, as there's a steal now Ringo actually gets it back. We're trying to get an announcer wing to the Baseball Hall of Fame
Right.
For the high school. We want bronze statues like the Yankee Stadium has in the
exactly.
outfield. So when you see Coach, I've told Coach this. I don't think he really took me seriously, though Marcus and I were very serious about this. We want to be in the Baseball Hall of Fame. We are the two greatest announcers.
Do you call all the baseball games as well?
Well, we do, and I've been doing it for years. So we want in the Hall of Fame.
See what I can do.
We
got Coach Mattingly now, too. I'll talk to him.
Exactly, and we love Coach Mattingly. Marcus and I have given years of service to the high school baseball team. As if we would have been doing anything else during the time those games were being played. Final shot of the quarter, Bulldogs dribbling. Walton with it, center of the floor. He'll try a three. It's up, no good. Loose ball, Houston with it. He's fouled, and he'll shoot two. So that's really all we got for you. We just need a fat head by Tuesday, and we need in the Baseball Hall of Fame.
I think I can make that happen.
That's great.
Do some moving and shaking.
Can you imagine Marcus and I, on the field, getting our names called, waving to the audience, perhaps Marcus and I both throwing out the ceremonial first pitch? At the same time, at one catcher. Marcus airmailing the catcher and me one-hopping it.
The baseball team's supposed to be pretty good this
I think they're going to have a great year.
Yep.
Very defensive team.
Yeah.
Marcus will be calling some of those games with me, no doubt. Houston hits the free throw. It's 45-26. Inbound, and the old...
good job,
by Ian Good.
Good job, Ian
That'll
Good.
bring it into the third, 46-26. Adam, thank you as always.
Thank you, gentlemen. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
We will see you bright and early tomorrow morning.
Oh, yeah, we'll be there.
You got it.
Let's hope we'll get 2 wins tomorrow.
Let's do it. All right, Adam Bertner.
Thank you.
Marcus and Adam are going to converse here, and I'm going to tell you about our friend at IU Health. Did you recognize the warning signs of a heart attack when it mattered most? Don't ignore the signs. Listen to your heart. 88% of cardiac arrests occur at home, which means your ability to recognize the signs and symptoms are most likely to save someone you love. Know what to do at Indiana University Health West Hospital. Our highly skilled experts can help. Throughout the month of February, our teams are teaching basic hands-only CPR techniques by the American Heart Association and helping you keep tabs on your own heart health. Free blood pressure screenings. Visit us online to learn more. iuhealth.org/west/heart. He's a great kid.
What a guy. And actually, he just gave me one of my favorite compliments I could ever get.
What's that?
He loves my grandma. That's we're related on my grandmother's side, and he said my grandma's a sweetheart, which is one of the most understatements of the night, I tell you.
Is this Grandma Fredwell?
Grandma Fredwell. I love Grandma Meg, and if she is listening tonight, which she might be, thanks for listening. Love you, Grandma.
Well, Bertner is going to work on the fat heads for Tuesday. Apparently, they actually order these, so this is some sort of big-time production. I told him I thought maybe it was like some kid in his basement somewhere molding them together, but it's apparently a big-time production, but they're going to try to have them for Tuesday. Oh, and Walton with the flush. Big dunk.
That's a second consecutive game with a Walton flush, getting the crowd going.
He was above the rim with one hand on the ball. Now 48-26. And he is also, three ball right side no good. Rebound pulled out of there by Ringo, and there's a foul. He is also going to put some peer pressure on O'Neal to put us in the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Absolutely. Which would be, an completely necessary act.
Well, but here's the thing, Marcus. It's not really unprecedented for us to do this. There is the Fort Frick Award in the real Baseball Hall of Fame, like the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame.
Yes.
And there's a ball out of bounds.
Harry Carey, a former recipient.
Yeah. Jack Brickhouse, Jack Buck.
Jack Buck.
Yeah, so, I'm just saying.
Scully.
That's right, Vin Scully. We bring some real firepower to the table. We would bring the fans in for that induction ceremony. There's a steal. Walton's got it. And Lucas is fouled and will shoot two. But yeah, Adam, what a great kid.
Yeah.
Hey, now is the time to choose Ivy Tech College. There's no more affordable option in the state of Indiana for your college education. You can earn an associate's degree and start a career, or transfer to a four-year school and earn a bachelor's degree. A new campus is opening in January, or has opened in January, just off I-74 in Crawfordsville, so a college education is more accessible than ever before. You have choices. Make the Ivy Tech choice. Visit ivytech.edu or call 888-IVY-LINE. Lucas to the foul line. 48-26, 7:07 left to play in the ball game. If I'd have known better, Marcus, we could have actually gone out there and probably been a part of that halftime ceremony. You didn't have to be a player.
No.
I was a videographer one year in the 90s. I played freshman basketball in the 90s. We could have had a piece of the floor. I'm sure you did something in the 90s for the basketball team.
I was their number one fan.
Well, you were, and I'm sure you served as a ball boy or something in some capacity.
I did. Yes, I did.
So I think we should request a piece of the floor.
And our own recognition ceremony.
Yeah, we should really do that on Monday with our fat heads. Hey, Lucas, the foul line shooting 2. The winter of 2013 could be a new beginning for your outdated jewelry. Diamonds are forever, but styles change and mountings wear away. Let the professionals at Nelson Jewelers in Brownsburg help you update your precious heirloom jewelry with a fresh and unique design. You feel confident that your gems will receive the utmost care in their in-house repair shop. Visit Nelson Jewelers, where you'll find quality jewelry and excellent service. Nelson Jewelers, since 1958. A little out of the way, very much out of the ordinary. Special hello to our friend Mr. Aldridge at Hoosier Pizza listening to us tonight. Yeah, I really think they ought to do it at the same time. Fat heads, Hall of Fame induction, piece of the floor, and recognition for not getting recognized tonight.
Absolutely. The recognition ceremony of unrecognition.
And there's a long 2, up and good. Now the full court press. I want to say special thanks to Shane Ray back at our XRB studios. Thanks for pushing the buttons tonight, Shane. That keeps us on the air on our XRB side of things. And with the win, the Bulldogs will move to 500.
500.
The magic number.
The magic number.
Magic number.
And rising, we would like to see.
Yeah. 500 and rising. Here comes Tim Fortune.
Yeah.
I wonder if he will remember us.
Maybe. Me, doubtful.
I don't think so. He did not acknowledge my presence. And a blocking foul.
Oh, we got... Now, the guy on the baseline wanted to call a charge. He wanted to. He half called a charge.
Now, here's the thing. I'm looking at Tim's letter jacket as he walks by. It says a 1 on it, which means he was only a year older than me. It seems like he was much older than me.
And still is and was then much taller.
Yes.
Than you are.
He's almost 2 of me.
Donning the letter jacket for sure.
He was sporting the letter jacket.
And I saw a letter jacket the other day, and I just got to say, Brownsburg letter jackets are some of the finest.
Yeah.
In all of the land.
Does our man Walters, does he do those now?
He does letter jackets. Back in the day, it was Steve Laughlin doing a majority of them. But
right.
Walters does quite a few of them now.
How can we forget Steve Laughlin?
Absolutely.
Former employer of Marcus Redwell.
My first employer.
I actually saw Marcus working there one time, so it actually happened. 50-28 the score. Ball on the floor. Get down inside, kicks around the horn. All the way left side. It's 21 Collins with it. Down inside. To Wallace. Shot up, no good. Foul called. So don't forget, we got 2 boys broadcasts left for you. Monday night against Perry Meridian. Monday night against Decatur Central. Tuesday night against Perry Meridian. Girls game tomorrow at noon. And maybe 1 at 8.
Yes, sir. Rob, you got to point out, Bulldogs will move to 500 on the season and onto a 5-game winning streak after this one is all said and done. And credit that to the refocus of the team's energy on defense.
Yeah.
Really doing a great job holding the games to low scores, doing a lot of what you saw Coach Norad's teams doing at Butler. Low-scoring games, playing Horizon League-style basketball, now A-10 style basketball, and Coach Norad doing a great job with these fellows here in the latter part of the season.
5 minutes left to play in the contest. 20-point lead for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs in white on the far side of your screen. They've got the ball. The Broncos now with it in black. The whole acrobatic shot from Collins, no good. Put up and in by number 24, Wallace. Well, it got a little, we were talking to Adam, it got a little tricky there for a few minutes. Marcus. They got the lead down to about 12, and then the Bulldogs were able to put a little run together to put some distance back between them and the Broncos.
Yeah, we've been mentioning that the Bulldogs are going to move to 500. They could still move to 500 if they keep playing well, but this one's not quite over yet. And Pope, I believe, fouled there on the top of the key by Devin Haney. That'll be his 5th, and he'll be out of the game.
As you said, Marcus, yep, 5 fouls. That's your limit. Over the foul line. Shot is up, and it is good. So one more for Marcus's favorite player, Martell Pope.
Martell Pope getting the job done. Got to point out another guy coming up big tonight for the Bulldogs, Xavier Ringo.
Yeah,
played a huge game.
Well, we talked with Coach about the amount of kids that have been contributing here lately. And
it's got to be another major factor.
Yeah.
Is the amount of guys really picking up their individual play at the end of the season.
Yep.
Helping out the team.
Yep, you got that right, Marcus, without a doubt. Bulldogs break the pressure to the hole, and a charging foul called on Brownsburg. That'll be the 17th foul of the Bulldogs, however. So here's my question, Marcus. Why do they not get to shoot free throws if that's now counts as a team foul?
Player control foul is not a shooting foul because the defense did not have possession of the basketball.
But it used to be that didn't count as a team foul.
I believe it still is in professional ranks.
It still is not in the professional ranks.
Correct. It still is not counted as a team foul in the professional ranks. But
travel called on the Broncos
by the same official that's blown the last 4 whistles in this 20-point ball game.
Very active tonight.
His lungs are very active.
Yeah, he was really trying to get some exposure for his career. I think he's trying to plot a reality television show. Meskel for 3. Short. Rebound. Pulled out of there by Ripke. Ball comes to the top of the key. 3 minutes, 20 seconds to play. Around the horn over to Hood. Steal by Ringo.
Tipped away by that man again, Martell Pope.
High screen. Ringo to the foul line. Shot short. Ball pulled down. Here come the Broncos. All the way left side. And a whistle. .248 left to play in the ball game. We'll let Marcus keep an eye on the action. Hey, when plumbing problems arise, you want a plumbing company with an impressive truck or fancy jingles? Of course not. You want your problem solved quickly and at an affordable price. At Westside Plumbing, you understand you want a plumber who is honest, respectful, and knows how to fix the problem. Westside Plumbing provides fast, professional plumbing service 7 days a week. When you invite Westside Plumbing into your home, be assured they'll be knowledgeable, timely, and will give your home the respect it deserves. Honesty, integrity, and respect. That's what you get when you call Westside Plumbing. 445-8399. That's 445-8399. Westside Plumbing, serving Brownsburg and all of Hendricks County at 445-8399. I'm going to assume by the fact that I read that whole thing while he stood at the foul line, he hit the first free throw.
Hit the first, missed the second. Martell Pope rebound, fouled, and he will shoot 2.
Well, with 2:46 to play. That'll give us a chance to thank our final sponsor. Nothing makes you think of the future like holding it in your arms. The wonder of being a new parent includes planning for your child's future, and now's the time to start looking to someone who's been there from the start. Visit State Farm agent Pete Fay. He can ensure your life insurance will keep pace with your family's growing financial needs. So for more information on life insurance, visit State Farm agent Pete Fay, 431 East Northfield, Suite 100 in Brownsburg. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Pope, did you get them both or just one?
He got one. Missed the first, made the second. Martell's got 5 on the evening now, and I believe they're all coming from the free throw line.
Shot up, it's short. Rebound pulled down by Hood, getting his own shot. Ball kicked out of bounds by Ripke.
And Coach Norred's still on his feet. He will coach it until the end. He doesn't care who's in the game, what the score is on the scoreboard. He wants to see his guys doing his game.
Full court press. Houston across the timeline. Gets it to Pope. All the way over to Pope. Pope a jumper up and good. That's a 3.
And there goes the Martell Pope big head flying in the air.
Free ball back the other way. No good. Pope skies in for the rebound. Pulled down. And a timeout called by Lafayette Jeff. Again, one final time. I want to thank our friends at the Hendricks County Flyer, our corporate video sponsor. Flyers comes out on Wednesday and Saturdays. So look for that tomorrow. You can read all about it online as well at flyergroup.com. Also want to thank Hoosier Pizza at the corner of 136 and Northfield Drive in Brownsburg in the Marathon Gas Station Shopping Center. Hoosier Pizza, the host of the Ronald Norred Show. Minute 30 to go, Marcus. 56-33, Bulldogs are going to take it. Your thoughts on tonight's ball game?
What a really good win for the Bulldogs. Moving to 500 on the season and have played a good game defensively. A very good game defensively in the first half. Only gave up 8 points. 25 so far here in the second half. But that's after 18 in the third quarter. So Bulldogs doing a good job of playing some defense tonight. And playing a lot of good offense in spurts as well.
Yeah, big game, big win. I really hope they come through those fatheads.
Well, and if
that could be a life-altering event if we can get them to do that by Tuesday.
And if I know Adam Burtner like I think I do, he's going to come through for us.
Well, he's going to make an effort. That's the point. I really think he'll be able to pull it off because he was emphatic that he'll get the fatheads done by Tuesday. So I think, and I also think he'll talk to O'Neill about putting us in the Hall of Fame, Marcus. I really think he will.
I think he might.
I don't think,
will it happen?
I feel bad, but we could probably put enough peer pressure on Adam that he would do it every single day if we asked him
Absolutely.
to.
And if I see him, I'll ask him.
Well, and you're in the building now. So
I'm in the building. I might have to venture down to the old Decca store.
Yeah.
They're cheering for somebody. I'm trying to figure out who they're cheering for.
Minute to play. Bulldogs going to... Uh-oh! Here comes...
Number 3 is unlisted. That's what I'm trying to figure out who they're cheering for.
I was trying to look at the JV roster. I don't have a 3 over there. I don't know who it is. I feel bad.
I do too.
I feel like Coach should really call a timeout to get this kid in the game, whoever he is. Students are really excited about it.
Or somebody should pick up a foul or something.
Yeah, and now Coach will call a timeout.
And he calls a timeout. Dalton Vachon in the game. Let's see if we can pick it up from Tim Walters. Who else is coming in?
I don't think he knows either. Mr. Walters clearly very puzzled as to who 3 is. He's asking. He's going down to the scorer's table. You can see him in the bottom of your screen making a beeline for Adam Armstrong.
Absolutely. And we're going to find out here in just a second.
Come on, Walters, you're running out of time. And I think tragically this may. Oh, no, there's a foul. It'll give him a chance to do it. Bashan commits the foul. Good foul by Bashan. Now Bashan will get his name said as well.
Absolutely, and his name in the paper.
That's correct. No, that three's not going to get his name said. You almost feel like it's a Rudy moment here, and we don't even know who this is. Like we should know. And this kid is going to watch this YouTube video of us calling the game.
And we're trying to figure out what his name is.
And what are we supposed to say? 3 with the ball?
Yeah, 3 with the ball, I guess.
There's a rebound.
By Golden.
Yeah, Sir Golden with it. Flips it into Bashan. And Bashan, hard to the floor. He's going to be all right.
It looked like he hit face first there, Rob.
Yeah, it really did. He doesn't appear to be phased in the least, though.
Like to see a shot here from 3. Because if he makes a shot, you know he's going to get his name said.
Yeah, they were looking for him. They couldn't get it to him. Gets it to Bashan. Bashan goes back up top. Harney with it. They're trying to give it to 3. Although it appears now Ronald Norhead saying no. Harney dribbling. 5 seconds. And that's going to do it. Bulldogs take it. 58-35. Marcus, your final thoughts.
Great game from the Bulldogs. I really wish we would have found out number 3's name, but I'm glad everybody got a chance to get in. Everybody did get a chance to get in. And another good win for the Bulldogs. That's 5 in a row, trying to make it 6 on Monday. Join us then. Join us tomorrow as well as we bring you the girls' game from Decatur Central High School at noon.
All right, that's going to do it for us tonight. Bulldogs take it 58-35. They move to 9-9 on the year. Our next boys broadcast will come your way Monday night against Decatur Central. Marcus and I will see you tomorrow at noon at the Regional at Decatur Central. For Marcus Fredwell, Adam Burtner, and Shane Ray in the XRB studios, I'm Rob Kendall saying so long, everybody.